Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team with this week's Real Estate Live from North Texas. Today is now a good time or a great time to buy or sell. Let's think about it. Right now, there's less competition, right? If you're either buying a home or selling a home, there's less competition. People like to wait until the warmer weather. That's why probably the last 2 months or so of a year and the first month to two of the following year are kind of slow in the real estate business. People like to wait till it's warmer because they feel that a couple of reasons. They kind of feel, number one, we won't be ready to move until after the school year, or we won't be ready to move until spring, something like that. So if I put my house on the market, let's say middle of February, takes a couple of months to sell, find another house. We're in the house in May. We're in a new house in May. Makes a lot of sense. But the November, December, January timeframe, great time to buy or sell because there's less competition. Because people have got that mindset, and they want to say, "Look, I'm just going to wait." And so, if you're selling, you sort of like got the market to yourself. And if you're buying, people are just like cooling their jets. They're waiting till next year, and you've got sort of the market and the all those houses that are for sale that fit your specifications. You've got them. You've sort of got them to yourself. Everybody's more motivated. So if you're listing your house in that time frame, November, December, January, if you're listing your house during that period of time, you're more motivated. Okay, because everyone else is waiting. You happen to pick November to list your house before the holidays and all of that. You're more motivated. There's the seller the buyer on the other hand. They're out when they could be preparing a house for Thanksgiving or for Christmas or something like that. They're out looking. They have a reason that they're out there. They're more motivated. They want or need a house quickly, and so you have a win-win. You have the buyer who's more motivated, who could up a price a little bit, up their bid a little bit, and you have the seller who might say, "Hey, you know what? We're willing to take a little bit less. Let's get this deal done." And so there's two ways to look at it. But people typically in that period of time are more motivated. Greater personal attention. Well, look, as with the Rose Realty, we strive for great service that we try to provide. A lot of our testimonials, come to that fact. State that, but some of the other organizations like lenders and closing escrow companies and title companies, not a whole lot is going on at that time, and so they're more motivated. There's greater personal attention, and they get stuff done quickly. Okay, and then us as the Rose Realty team, we're pushing them to get things done quicker, faster for both our buyers and for our sellers. And this cost savings. Hey, look, if you're moving, across town or cross country, typically this time of year you can get something like a 15% discount sometimes from moving companies or from people who are gonna, wash windows, clean your house, that kind of thing, to prepare it for for sale. You need a painter to maybe paint the wall before pictures or before you list it. Oftentimes during this time of year, you can get a discount because business owners want to keep their people employed. They want to keep the good ones on staff, and so they'll take a little bit of a discount, and that you can just put that money right in your pocket. Easier to maintain curb appeal. Easier to maintain curb appeal because as we go into the cooler months, the winter months, what's going to happen? You're gonna get grass. You're gonna get grass that's going to go dormant. You're going to get bushes that don't grow as much. You're going to get leaves come off the trees. Now, if you go out and go out and you rake those leaves and get those out, the rest of the yard, the bushes, the grass, and that kind of stuff, less maintenance there. So you hire a couple of kids from the neighborhood to rake the leaves and to make sure they get off the ground. easier to maintain and easier for your curb appeal, rather than waiting for the hotter, warmer weather in the spring and summer to come around, where it's more stuff to maintain. Hope that kind of gave you some motivation and some food for thought. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, our 5th annual Thanksgiving Day vlog. I'm excited about this. We've been doing this for 5 years now, and it's pretty exciting. So stay tuned for that. This is Steve with the Rose Realty Team. I'm gone.